in the days when kings sat upon the throne of Judah, and Jerusalem stood between worship and wandering.
The Lord spoke through prophets, not always with thunder, not always with armies. Sometimes he spoke through ordinary things.
A linen belt, a river, a hidden place among the rocks.
And there was a man named Jeremiah, called before birth, appointed to speak truth to a people who had forgotten the one who loved them. I was not born seeking this burden. I did not ask to stand before kings, priests, and nations. But the word of the Lord came unto me. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Ah, Lord God, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child.
Say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee.
Whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak.
So I spoke, I wept, I warned, I pleaded. For the Lord loved his people, yet his people had wandered from him.
Judah still had the temple. Jerusalem still had songs. But their hearts had begun to cling to other things: pride, idols, and false security.
Go and get thee a linen girdle, and put it upon thy loins, and put it not in water.
A fine belt, prophet, pure linen, strongly made, fit for a priest perhaps, or a man of honor.
It is not for honor in the eyes of men. It is for the word of the Lord.
The belt was no accident. In Israel, linen spoke of purity and sacred service. Why does he wear that belt every day?
Perhaps it is another sign. Another warning.
Let him speak if he must. Are we not the people of God? Is not the temple among us? You say, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord, but your hearts are far from him.
Obey my voice, and I will be your God, and ye shall be my people.
But you have walked in the imagination of your own hearts. You have turned backward and not forward.
The belt was close to Jeremiah, just as Israel was meant to be close to the Lord. They were called to cling to him.
For as the girdle cleaveth to the loins of a man, so have I caused to cleave unto me the whole house of Israel.
This was your calling, Judah, to cling to him, to be his people, to be unto him for a name and for a praise and for a glory. Take the girdle that thou hast got, and arise. Go to Euphrates, and hide it there in a hole of the rock. To Euphrates, Lord, to the great river, far from Jerusalem, far from the temple.
The word of the Lord is not given for comfort only. Sometimes obedience is a road through dust, silence, and questions.
So Jeremiah journeyed to the Euphrates, the river that marked distance, exile, empire, and danger. The place was a symbol, far from the city, far from the altar where the people claimed to belong to God.
Here? Hide it.
Once close, now hidden. Once worn, now separated. The belt was removed. It no longer clung to the prophet. It was left exposed to dampness, decay, and ruin. Lord, your people do not know what distance does to the soul.
My people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters,
and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns, that can hold no water.
Peace! Peace! No harm will come. Jerusalem cannot fall.
But there is no peace when the heart wars against God.
The belt lay hidden. The days passed. And as the belt remained separated from its wearer, the message grew stronger in silence.
Arise, go to Euphrates, and take the girdle from thence, which I commanded thee to hide there.
Many days later, the prophet returned. The journey that once carried obedience now carried revelation.
Behold, the girdle was marred. It was profitable for nothing. Lord, this was once clean, once useful, once close.
After this manner will I mar the pride of Judah and the great pride of Jerusalem.
This evil people, which refuse to hear my words, shall even be as this girdle, which is good for nothing.
Good for nothing, not because it was never loved, but because it would not remain close. This was the wound of the parable. The Lord had not called Judah to distance.
He had chosen them for glory, praise, and holy purpose.
That they might be unto me for a people, and for a name, and for a praise, and for a glory. But they would not hear.
Prophet, what have you brought now? What happened to it? From closeness and hidden far away, now it is marred, useless, good for nothing. Because this belt is a mirror. Judah, you were made to cling to the Lord. But pride has pulled you away. Idols have stolen your devotion.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart.
Hear ye, and give ear. Be not proud. Give glory to the Lord your God, before he cause darkness,
And before your feet stumble upon the dark mountains.
The warning was mercy. A wake-up call is loud because sleep can be deadly. The Lord was shaking his people.
Is there still time?
return! And if our pride resists, then let it break!
Do not trust in walls when your hearts have abandoned the Lord. He does not desire empty worship. He desires obedience.
Jeremiah was not a cold messenger of doom. He was a weeping prophet. Every word burned in his bones.
If ye will not hear it, my soul shall weep in secret places for your pride.
Because the Lord's flock is carried away captive.
The belt had become a sermon without ink. It declared that distance decays what closeness once strengthened. The Lord wounds to heal. He tears down what pride has built, that he may rebuild what grace desires.
Yea, I have loved thee with an everlasting love.
Therefore, with loving kindness have I drawn thee.
Return before the fabric of your heart decays. Cling again to the Lord.
Seek renewed closeness. Listen for his voice,
even in ordinary things. For the soul that clings to God finds life.
Generations have passed, but the voice of truth still calls.
Why does this mission matter today?
Because the world is searching for light, and truth must still be proclaimed.
Through media, through storytelling, through discipleship, the gospel is reaching the world.
Where is this mission going next?
To every tribe, every language, every soul willing to hear.
A new era of discipleship has begun.
Go ye into all the world, and preach the gospel to every creature.
ABN changed my life. I found hope again.
The message was never meant for one nation alone, but for the ends of the earth.
What gives you hope for this generation?
That even now, God is still calling people back to Him, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world. This is more than broadcasting. This is a global mission.